Greetings G4G fans, it is Napalm Dawn here on YouTube with you taking a look at Tarisland. Tarisland is currently in closed beta and it is of high belief this was the game that spun up out of China, I believe, once Blizzard retracted its licenses from the China mainland and everything. Blizzard stopped working with, I believe it was NetEase, for them to produce Blizzard games over there in Asia. Blizzard and NetEase broke. I think they could not reach an agreement on something. So Blizzard products, including World of Warcraft, are no longer available in China through typical means. This is scary in some ways because there was a belief that the World of Warcraft movie, when it didn't do as well in the States as people hoped, it did phenomenally well in China. So at the time, it was believed that its viewership and money, revenue that it had garnered in China would be enough to potentially get a second World of Warcraft movie greenlit. Now that there isn't Blizzard products in China anymore, that does seem to be in serious jeopardy. Tarisland, if you happen to catch a lot of the previews and announcements on YouTube, especially the E3, I think it was, where this was announced, boy, a lot of WoW people were like, yeah, this really seems like World of Warcraft. So we're in the closed beta right now. I've chosen the North American realm. Let's go ahead and get into it. I made a very, very temporary character just so that I could adjust the sound settings. But here's the little intro. Very much an Alliance gunship. Run. In the air, you're gonna run. Okay.
Prepare to force land.
Prepare to force land. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those games, let me tell you folks. It's gonna be one of those games. Now, way back in the day, this is the type of game I used to cover on the channel a lot when I would get into alphas and betas that weren't under NDAs. It sort of was the kind of the backbone of the channel for a long time, was to cover games like this. I bet you this is going to be a paladin. Yep. Very Alliance looking paladin on that one. This is the character I made temporarily, this barbarian, but let's go ahead and take a look. So a paladin is tank, melee, damage. Tanks can gain dungeon company bonuses. Little weird wording over there. And I don't know what this available after light armor is created means. Because, like, some of these, the left one seems the more basic armor set, and the right one seems more advanced. The fact that this shows up when you have the left one highlighted is weird. I can see them saying, oh, you know, this really regal, cool armor is available in late game when you do something like you craft this light armor or whatever. But not all the cases is it that the right armor is the better looking one, but we'll see a look at that. Hammer, shield, oust evil, holy light redeems, doubly I walk the radiant path of gleams. Oh boy. Alright. A little bit of a poem there. Here's the warrior. And as you can see, this has a very decidedly Asian RPG feel to it. I mean, even just in those intros, you can see this is very similar to something you would see as a mobile game. And it is actually even available on mobile. So like this one, I don't know that this armor here seems any better than the left one. So with the paladin, the right one seemed to be a little bit more the upgrade. Here, the right one on the warrior doesn't really seem, you know, that much upgraded. It's more just different. So this is another tank. This is the Barbarian. Kind of reminds me of Guild Wars 2. Also considered a tank. Blood and strength, frost and lightning, wild and wise, axe in hand, tearing through the battle skies. There's a barbarian. I wonder... Now this one, the right one, definitely does seem a bit of a upgrade. Also kind of reminds me of... who is it in Magic the Gathering that's the Planeswalker? Ajani? The kind of white mana lion guy? That's who this really reminds me of. Gonna be a mage, I bet. Damage ranged. Yep, it's a mage. Frost left, flame right, arcane glow eternal. I control all order. Well, they dispense with the rhyming on that one. Available after Phoenix Robe is created. Yeah, I would say the right one looks like the upgrade. This looks very Blood Elf. This is very, very close to like Blood Elf in World of Warcraft. This one, arcane mage-ish in appearance. Even though it's frosty, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of a WoW arcane mage. It's distinct enough. High maneuverability, low group importance. That was the paladin. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's going to be a priest. A little bit like actually considerably like Mercy in Overwatch. The way she grabs the staff and does the spin towards the ground, that's very similar to one of Mercy's Play the Game intros. Healers gain Dungeon Company bonuses. Damage, ranged healer, shadows in hand, celestial light and heart, truth in my sword, faith, and faith my shield. Sort of looks like a demon hunter from Diablo with this outfit, but a much more innocent demon hunter. I would definitely say the right one seems like the upgrade there. This one might be blacked out or is just a great character. Shadow Swordsman. High maneuverability, low group importance. I guess they're kind of going maybe for a rogue on this one. Little bit Demon Hunter-ish with the glaives. It seems like a lot of these characters are going to be single-spec'd, whereas like, you know, World of Warcraft, you can get a paladin that's holy and heals, protection that is tank, ret that is DPS. So far, it seems like you're sort of role-locked on the character. Like this, the looks of this one, it seems like we have something interesting in here. This is probably maybe one of the first unique ones that we've seen. Maybe a hunter. Ranger, damage ranged, high maneuverability again, low group importance. Yeah, I'd say the right one seems to be the upgrade there. Soar with eagles, run with wolves, nature's my boundless hunting grounds. Next to the last class, maybe a druid. I don't know, that seems a little ghosty. Phantom priest, damaged healer and ranged. Maybe this one is a little bit of a split class, but this one doesn't say it gets the healer bonuses. That's kind of interesting. It might be a shadow priest, but in a way, it still looks very nature-ish. This all looks like very wooden, very feathers, very raven-esque over here. Sort of like a shadow priest warlock. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's the Bard. Yeah, healers gain Dungeon Company bonuses. So, This one, even though healer is checked off, it mentions about the bonuses, but not so for the Phantom Priest. So I would say I'm going to go with the Ranger. It tends to be a class I like to pick in the beginning of games because the pets usually have utility. It was a little different in Rift, but in World of Warcraft, being a hunter in the early days was kind of helpful because you get a tank pet or a DPS pet and everything. So we have some character customization. We have height, weight, and oh my god, head size. Oof. That is really bad. It's like Mr. Garrison. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Mackey. Hi, Mr. Mackey. Hi, boys. Drugs a bad one, guy. That's kind of a Jaina-ish looking haircut. I think that are the classes gender locked? I didn't even see a male or female selection yet. That's a little. That's some Karen haircuts in here. I think I'll go for. Here's the one I was interested. Yeah, okay. Go for the braided tail. Actually, I think I'll stick with the dark purple. Eyebrow type. Okay, that's a little bit more advanced than you would see in some games like this. You either see a heavy amount of customization or hardly any. Ooh, that eye type is weird. But I will say this is kind of interesting. That sort of looks like when you look at an animal that has like cataracts or has blindness going on in their eyes and they get eye shine. It's a little unnerving, so I think I'm going to go with it. Eyeshadow. We'll do that one. Blush type. Ooh, that's bad. I think we'll go with no blush, but let's see what we have for makeup. That actually seems kind of cool. I think I might go with that one. The little... It's got some animation to it. That's a little... So, some of this is kind of surprising. I like this screen. Please refrain from using your real name. Georgette Michaels. Like, okay. Yeah, we'll go something with a little bit of a nod over towards Blizzard. Now, I've already been in the game once just to set some settings so I can fix the volume and everything, and I've done some keybinds. So it'll be interesting to see if it carries over. Nope. The settings did not carry over. Yeah, this screen has got a little bit of an English to it too. Return character. It means return to the character screen. The volume settings stuck. There was a setting about FPS. Yeah, the FPS settings stuck, but the keybinds have reset. And unfortunately, you cannot bind keys to the mouse. Tried to bind jump to the middle mouse button pushed in, sort of like I have in WoW and everything. Doesn't work. And look at this camera zoom out. That is, that's crazy. Oh, so it looks like the summon is just temporary. 90% of your basic attack with attack and... Oh no, okay, it's not. Wild shot, shoot arrows with wild power, getting 10 collaboration rating, whatever that is, and dealing physical damage, can be recharged twice. Shoot arrows with spikes at the target, dealing physical damage, can be accumulated up to 3 stacks. Alright, well, let's see what this is like. I think maybe my pet is just a, like, relatively quick summons rather than being a permanent pet. Spectrum energy. Cast wild shot to gain collaboration rating. Consume the collaboration rating to summon the companion. Okay. Interesting. Sort of reminds me of the Boomkin Eclipse states and whatnot. Has kind of a very Rift intro feel to it. It sort of reminds me of the intro quest that you did in Rift back in the day. It sort of has like a Wild Star cartoon and sort of like a cartoonish look to it. Oh, apparently a new ability, but I can't get the tooltip for it. I have no idea what I just did because this tooltip is stuck. That's good. One of the other things I do in WoW is I bind tab target to a mouse button. Alright, so we have Rain of Arrows, which doesn't give me a targeting reticle, it just kind of goes. Trigger the wild power to boost you and your partner's attack. Trying to see if I... Yeah, it seems like if I get in close, I don't switch to any melee. So, you know, back in the day, World of Warcraft had a dead zone for hunters where if something was super close, you would melee it and you would lose your ranged abilities. And then if things got to a certain distance, you go back to range. There was an area called the dead zone where they were too far from melee but too close for ranged. We don't seem to be dealing with that here. Give the best shot. Oh god. Yeah, it's one of those games. The NPC is sending me an info. Oh, we're in a raid. All set, ready for battle. Oh, Jesus. Wow, the NPC is legitimately running a raid right now. It ran a battle check and invited me to a group. So, Spectrum Energy and okay. Trying to see what the energies are here a little bit. It looks like they both go up at about the same time. Yikes. Ooh, just made it in. Not too unsimilar from Malagos in Wrath of the Lich King. Dragons, you generally don't want to be on their front or the back, so I'm going to stick with it here. Alright, what is Demonic Roar? Probably another flame getting the shield thing. Share the Huh. They're telling you how to do a damage soak. Interesting. I like the fact that the intro is sort of teaching you raid mechanics like right off the bat. And by teaching you raid mechanics, clearly it shows that the healers aren't going to heal you because you're playing a hunter. Oh, now we're on the butt. We don't want to be there for the tail swipe.
Stage change.
Alright, so now it's don't stand in the fire, basically. Pyro element has appeared. Okay. Yeah, so the volley just goes out. Wild Union. Feel the wild nature, immediately obtaining 40 collaboration rating and boosting your combo rate.
Keep fighting. Don't let them die.
So they are now telling you somebody in the raid has died. I guess we'll go ahead and shoot the ads. We'll be good raiders, kill the ads. Alright, looks like I got a little bit of a stun on that roar.
Watch out!
Go get the stone. Oh, dear. And that just kind of was a little bit of a freeze up there as it did a transition. In the earth, you can check. I kind of missed the rest of that tooltip. You can buy items you need in the market. Yeah, they really are doing a kind of a rift thing where you start in the future. And then you go back to the past. And cautious tears reveal the true nature of the dark side of the moon. Okay, Pink Floyd.
Hey, are you alright? That freaky stone of yours. Did you see what just happened?
Another 2 days ago. Is this purposeful? I don't know if this is on purpose or not. That seems a little buggy.
Hey, are you alright? That freaky stone of yours. Did you see what just happened?
Yeah, I think that was a little buggy. Did I lose my current... My keybinds are screwed up again. Alright.
This so-called inscribed stone seems to have stimulated some amazing power.
Oh dear. That is... Okay, so that is definitely a little bit obnoxious that the binds have gone away. I'm gonna try to do another mouse button. Yep. That's a problem. You shouldn't be having MMO RPGs where you can't assign mouse buttons, because one of the things people like about MMOs is MMO mice, like Razor Nagas and ones like that. There's a Corsair one. If you can't bind mouse buttons to interesting things like tab targeting or certain abilities, that's problematic. That's not going to go well.
Is this inscribed stone thingy sending us a message?
Now it actually seems to be fairly conversational English over here. It's weird that some of this game is somewhat English, but also kind of modern and conversational. It's strange.
The inscribed stone does not specify which part of Oncash it is, but I've heard a story. A long time ago, the Oncash tribe was called to settle here by a sacred stone. Perhaps it has something to do with your stone, and can point us in the right direction.
That's not
Of course, this
too
is
awful
just
so far.
We need to see it with our own eyes to be sure.
The thing about when you get one of these, it gets a little bit on the broken English side and everything. You sort of expect so much broken English that when it gets things right for like a long clip, it's sort of like, wow, messes you up a little bit.
I don't recall Oncash Canyon having such a huge levitating object. Not just weird, it makes me uneasy.
Yeah, very wild star in the graphics.
The Oncash tribe, we're bound to pass through there, so we'd better be careful. Hold on! Look what I found!
Maybe Genshin? I didn't really play much more than like, what, 13 seconds of Genshin? Is it kind of Genshin Impact-y graphics, maybe? Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
This is a teleport stone. You can open the map to teleport to its vicinity. Alright, let's get going. Tap shift while moving forward to speed up the movement.
W. Yeah, see, and that's a little bit of a problem too. It's not taking into account my keybinds. However, auto running and hitting shift
It has letters on it, it seems.
while auto running did seem to clear that. Now, they want me to go that way. I'm going to test this and go off the beaten path a little bit. Doesn't seem to be a stamina meter, which is good. But generally in MMOs at this point, you know, running is the default. Huh, she's actually following me. I'm surprised she's not complaining like, this isn't the way we want to go. Kind of has an alliance mix with, like, Tauren architecture. It's a little bit Crossroads or the Barrens with some kind of, like, alliance colors. Another Waystone. That's more like an action game than an actual MMO. I mean, you have meeting stones and everything in a lot of games where you can summon people to it, but having these ones out in the world is sort of like Dark Souls bonfire, a lamp in Bloodborne. Definitely surprised to see nobody here. Can you just jump to one of these? Centaur camp. It's possible something is meant to be here, but because I haven't progressed to where the story wants me to go, maybe it's just not here yet. It's like phased. I did gain an exploration rating though, whatever that is. Alright, we'll put it on auto run. Just to get back to where the crossroads where it branched off over here.
Hey, you two down there! Wait! Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't you see the no-go sign?
Seriously?
Or is the Black Tower your destination?
That is definitely a Tauren. And here come the Kolkar centaurs.
Back off if you don't want any trouble. These centaurs are coming for us.
Are you sure you don't need any help?
All right, soldiers. We refuse to be looked down upon. Stay sharp. Let's protect the altar.
What are you afraid of? Come on, let's battle it out. Ha-ha!
You are here to stay.
So the Hornet shot, I would say, definitely seems to be a bleed. I think it just wants me to go through. Well, it said escape the battle, but yet by the same token, it wants me to kill the centaur, so I guess I'm not really escaping battle here. Tab definitely does work for target, but I'm not too sure what it targeted. Should try maybe to. Alright, I guess it doesn't want me to target those things yet. The tooltip, not a fan of the tooltip over here because it's blocking my meter. How do I get you to go away? Yeah. It's a beta, alright.
Hot damn! It's been a long time since I've had such a good fight.
I'm totally taking a print screen of that and sharing it on my WoW Discord. I wish that tooltip would go the fuck away. Alright, so by gaining a new level, did I gain any abilities or anything? I gained the ability to clear the tooltip. Okay. Wild Shot. The cooldown of Wild Shot is reduced and gain collaboration rating when summoned. Okay. So it seems like if my companion deals damage, Wild Shot's cooldowns get reduced, and then Wild Shot gives me the energy to summon the companion. Yeah.
Come, let's take a ride back.
Let's see how funny this is going to be.
All right, you two. Now it's your turn to tell me the purpose of your visit to the Oncash.
It's Skyrim.
We are trying to retrieve memories.
Retrieve memories.
He forgot everything except his name. I was hired by him to help him retrieve his past and recover his memories.
We're getting our genders very confused here.
And surprisingly strong. Such individuals often carry great secrets and have a tendency to drag others.
That's bad camera.
I think you'll agree, young priestess.
My line of work is getting paid and having things done. The identity of the boss is of no concern or interest to me.
You really don't know anything, do you?
His and like I was referred to as his and her in that one. Oh yeah. This is, oh boy, this is most definitely an Asian MMO.
This is the Oncash tribe. However, no.
I've reviewed so many games like this years ago.
I'll have to ask you to walk.
Alright, so it automatically slotted the healing potion. That's cool. I is not inventory. B is bags. Can I read this? I can. A diary she made herself. Oh my god, all by herself she made a diary. What an amazing girl. She made a diary, guys, all by herself. I'm so proud of Lisa.
Outsider.
Oof, that lag on that Chani was pretty bad.
The Black Tower problem?
I don't trust them. Look at the guards watching them.
I can hear you talking about me. I'm right here, see? Right here. Oh my god. A Romany Tauren. I have seen everything now. A matronly Romany Tauren.
Dorothy is missing too.
Somebody's on a mount already?
The Black Tower up here.
How terrible. They must
Like, I might actually consider doing this as a mobile game. I don't know that I would spend PC time doing this so far. I am going to predict this game is probably not going to last in the States maybe more than a year and a half. Maybe. Maybe I'm being a little bit cynical. We'll see. Montauk, as in Montauk, Long Island.
You could handle 3 minotaurs single-handedly. Show me.
No, I don't want to show you.
These villagers seem to need help.
Is this an arena? No, it's training dummies. Wow, that's kind of early for training dummies. I think it wants me to go up in here. What am I supposed to do? Eliminate the wolves, go to the wooden dummy spot. Okay. Tap to view the spectrum info. Okay. The specialization spectrum mainly keeps track of the summoned companion's collaboration ratings and types. and that's just, like, not even real text over there. I don't even know what they were trying to say. When the tiger's attacking, I don't think it's making my wild shot cooldown any quicker, to be honest. Well, actually, no, I think it is. Let's see what happens to... Get for 8 seconds an aura of hunting. Boost the move speed of you and your teammates within 16 meters by 30%. Aspect of the Pact. Hello? I think I might actually be getting a little bit of... Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of ability lag over here. And surprisingly, don't have the energy to summon the pet again. It says costs 87 magic points, but... Hello? Shoot the arrow. That's interesting that it says cost magic points, but it also you also have to have the collaboration rating to do it. Alright. I think we've seen enough. Let's see if we can back out of combat, or if the pet's gonna keep us in combat. A wiggly nose tauren.
Tap the button to equip the gear quick.
Yeah, that is definitely very mobile MMO-ish to just have the button to like throw that thing on you. C is character. It looks like what I equipped is just called accessory. Yeah, I can't tell you what kind of accessory it is. It sort of looks like a headdress, maybe a necklace, but okay, it's an accessory. Talk with the bulletin board? Hello, bulletin board. Do you have something to tell me? Can I oh, don't tell me I can just jump there. Okay, it seems I can't, which is good. That would have been really bad if you could. Let's try and do the speed boost. That takes a second. For a second there, I didn't think it was actually going to work. It took a moment. Let's see about, like, maybe fall damage? Nope, not on that. You can continue running with the map open. That's cool. Maybe there's a possibility that you earn mounts, like, relatively early in this. I've seen a couple people on them. So it doesn't seem to be like the level 40 of classic WoW where you were hoofing it for quite a while before you had a mount. Oh, okay. These are unfriendlies. It does seem like on target death, you do immediately target something else, which is good. That keeps the flow of combat, but yet again, we have stuck tooltips over here. And it's sitting over my collaboration rating thing. Lost Ark, Jaya having a woo-woo voice. Ooh-woo! When this target appears, eliminate first. Is that... close enough. There we go. Again, seems like they're kind of giving you a little bit of a tutorial there. That he was doing a sweep to go ahead and dodge it. This is a beefy character for a bunch of level 3s. Again, can't see my little companion rating over here because the tooltip is stuck. Oh, that poor Shadow Priest is just getting... And, okay, so that's a bad thing about auto-targeting. It just went over to that wolf directly. And I feel like I'm a little bit slow right now. Interesting. I bet you this game is going to have a lot of bots. I can feel it. I'm already seeing sort of like almost bot-like behavior just in this area. Just a feeling. What am I supposed to do over here? I don't know what it wants me to do. I mean, we've already beaten Silvertooth. That's a little bit annoying to get oh, maybe this? I'm getting notifications for a fight I'm not even in. What do you want me to do? Let's see if L is... Okay. Alright. I've got to eliminate more wolves. That's what it is. Okay, so it does share mobs being tapped. That's good. That's a lesson I think a lot of games had to learn from the early World of Warcraft days, that when you start fighting a mob, it quote-unquote taps to you. It becomes, you know, only for you. And it looks like here, based on the fact that I was killing ones that were kind of late in combat, I get credit for it, so doesn't seem like there's mob tapping there, which is good.
The chieftain asked me to collect a large amount of wild wolf hearts.
The mouse not moving while they're talking is a little bit creepy and disorienting. All of these diary pages, let's see if they're any different in my bag. May we attended Moon's funeral. Poor oof. But yikes. Oh man, they can't even get their word wrap correct. That's, again, low quality. That actually makes reading this rather obnoxious. Like Ka-Chieftain over here. Ka-Hieftain. Oh boy. This is gonna be rough. Can't even get word wrap going. Bro, this game sucks. Haha, good game for those who stay. I'm just kind of reading chat as a little bit. There was a quest in World of Warcraft, the green, like the Green Hill, or the pages of Green Hills and Stranglethorn or something. It sort of reminds me of these diary pages that we're picking up over here. I wonder what level people get a mount at.
From the chieftain, I'm only performing the routine. Sorry for the wait. I heard the report from the guard that you helped the villagers solve many tough problems. Here are the rewards for you.
Combo boots, crit ring. Wow, that's really basic.
See the chieftain yourselves. I'm not coming or Walk up this slope and you'll
That guy just totally walked away mid-conversation. He's like, by the way, you should go to the Black Tower now. Alright, I think I'm going to turn this quest in and then we'll wrap up this video. Maybe I'll be back to it for more videos. We'll see. Dexterity belt. Oh god. Just so basic. I'll give them this. At least their inventory doesn't look particularly wowish. That's one thing a lot of MMOs will do is they very much copy the WoW UI elements, especially the bags. You can buy crystals with real money and turn said crystals into gold in the auction house. Miner pay to win. Miner, the only way to get armor is to buy it. Where's the auction house? Sell membership cards for gold. Doesn't even have word wrap in chat. I really hate crystals to go to gold. The armor is no better. That pay to win. Wait a minute. That pay to win is supposed to be removed for live and wasn't in CB1. They're just trying to test their transactions. You can run dungeons twice a day. It's sad. Wow, only 2 dungeons a day? Some people are saying the armors look the same. Best armor can't be bought. Sad Huganoot. What? Chieftain Sad Haguna.
Welcome to the Oncast tribe.
I have no idea. How would you pronounce that? Sad Huganua?
Here, this is the sacred stone.
It did look much like your stone.
Did look much like your stone? No. But okay.
Wait, is this? You have the same incredible power as our ancestors.
Alright, I guess I'm letting the video go a little bit longer.
Those like you who are chosen by destiny will have their names remembered for eternity.
Unfortunately, we didn't get the guidance this time.
I think we picked the wrong time. According to legend, our ancestors' connection with the sacred stone was strongest on full moon nights.
Oh good, I'm gonna be a werewolf.
Hey, do you still remember what's in the guidance of the stone?
I'm gonna say no, because I wanted somebody to tell me.
The guidance mentions the dark side of the moon. Maybe it has something to do with a full moon night.
I invite you to stay here for a while. Maybe all the problems will resolve themselves by then.
So much gyrations after the text and speech was over.
What's happening?
We're under attack again. It's either the centaurs or the gnolls.
Very basic horde intro in WoW.
Been wandering in the wilderness.
The gnolls and the centaurs.
Attack your tribe.
The Black Tower had caused many injuries. We had to divert part of our strength to guard the altar.
At least the voice acting isn't awful.
It weakened our defense. So those scoundrels just got more arrogant than before.
Is that so? I thought the gnoll came here because...
Whenever the trumpet blows, I pray that the spirits of...
There was a Gnoll King in early Vindictus too.
may return unharmed.
Okay, we will help.
Probably going to be like one of those ones where the village is just under attack and defeat 10 things and then it's over. Good BNS mobile's terrible and failed. Where is this stupid bag of water? But the argument is so shit tier, it's not pay to win, as so-and-so's to food shouldn't be good at all. The word wrap is like really screwing me up on this. I wonder, can I expand it a little bit? That might help. On BNS Mobile. I wonder what BNS Mobile was. Anyone know how to remove text on screen that pops up? Yeah, so other people are having the tooltip issue, I think. That's what they're talking about there. BNS on PC was my favorite. When it came to mobile, my fish died. I don't know what they're talking about. with BNS. Spanish Brotherhood is looking for people to make beta content. It looks like people are ready forming guilds and everything. Oh, alright. We'll go ahead and wrap it up here. I hate poor people. There's a lot of people using the default names that the game just gave them, that Edgar Giles and Lisa Ann. That's the styling of that default name that you saw. It's funny. It's like, don't use your real name, and then the example names are just all this very English, very, like, sort of English first name thing. Mocha Latte, Dungeon Bard, that's all typed in by a user. It looks like, and class icons in chat is cool. I'll give them that. I kind of like that aspect of it. But, yeah, this is going to be... Oh boy, this is going to be a sketchy game. We'll see how long it lasts over here. So, yep. Have a good one, everybody.